Quest fans, welcome to our game. Though else you enter, you'll not lead the same. Mighty heroes here to outsmart the villain. Zargon, the chaos magician. His orcs and ghouls, they're on a mission of destruction to enslave the world with corruption. They need gold to fuel the war against mankind, but we'll even that score in time. You will find 4 champions arise, chosen by the wise sage mentor from the corners of the earth. They'll never surrender. From the north comes the barbarian, the real humanitarian. His sword cuts through monsters like butter. Downs one heroic brew, the uncorks another. Courage is the virtue for which he's most famous. But when it comes to magic, he's an ignoramus. Next in line, the dwarf from the mountain. He's got more coins than you find in a fountain. Traps are a specialty, I'm told. With an axe in his hand, he's never more bold. Short on courage, think again. Respect the beard and we can begin. From the forest of lore comes the elf, a warrior in spite of himself, with a talent and skill from his woodland kin. He'll take down the monsters he encounters with a grin. There's more than one way to get the job done, but don't worry, he does this for fun. Last but not least, there comes forth the wizard, a mysterious alchemist who's calm in a blizzard. Earthquake or fire, when it comes to tricks, he's the one to hire. A man of wisdom and grace, and when things get tense, he throws a staff in the face of the enemy who tries to match his wit. Don't mess around, he isn't down for that. Secret doors, traps, and gems, it's all here, my friends. Other heroes join the fight, who you choose all depends on you, your bravery that night. Join us when the time is right. The crowd will be there to cheer you on, giving help to the side they are on. Who will you choose, the chaos or the good? The choice yours if you understood. Every now and then we'll turn up the heat, escape the impossible situation with the uncommon feat. Show up Friday, Saturday on the stream. Twitch is the place where HeroQuest fans will team. Every night, treasure and fight, work as a team to lean on the mean green orc machine. The goblins with their forks, abominations from the primal realm. Undead zombies, mummies from the gloom of the tomb where gargoyles dwell. August, respect the grog or a club. Hope you brought enough to go around, bub. Ghosts and skeletons beware. When the heroes are in town, you'll get your share of fisticuffs and wrestling moves. When the weapons are out there, nothing but smooth. Dice rolls, potions, and skills, spells, and cards draw with utmost precision. There's a method to their madness, a plan of action. Don't block their path unless you want to end up in traction. Zargon's met his match, or do you believe me? Join our Discord and find out who the crowd supports. Use your gold to help out your cohort. See you next quest. HeroQuest fans, welcome to our game. Those who enter will not leave the same. Sargon's legions out in force, their darkness and evil threatens all we hold dear, but never fear. Now comes a time when the brave and the righteous stand up to answer the call to adventure. Draw the blade, slide the gold across the table into the tales of legend and fable. Energy crackles to life, soul begins to ignite. Yeah, it's bursting out your chest, the thunder and the lightning. The hammer falls, the fire in the eyes, the glistening blade of ice, the flash of the flaming shield, the staff of cold might, the fist of crushing stone. A night of action awaits, seize the moment it begins. That's right, let's get down to it. Reinforcements are here, a motley crew they appear, who answer the call of Mentor from his magical hall. Standing tall, great or small, to take on all. Weapons will flash and monsters will fall. Ladies first, the druid, a mistress of the wood and a friend of the beast, with the power to heal and transform when you least expect, to a mighty bear to tear apart anyone who dares invade a lair. The warlock you might think is just a little halfling with a tiny wand that could just give a little sting, but the title refers to a dark creature, a traitor to the evil realm. And with them on our side, the enemy at best run and hide. A sea dog is next on the list, the bard, a misfit with a storied past. Went to war for the orcs, thought he'd have a blast, but he didn't fit in. They threw him over the side, for all they knew, that day he died. But the bard swam to shore, and he was reborn. The monks took him in and trained him to scorn the chaos and seek out the good. No dread magic could contain his song. Now his rapier sword goes to right the wrong. The knight with his shield defends his allies from harm. Nothing slows down this defender of the right. Clad in armor, he's taking the fight to the enemy in the face of death.
obey his command when he begins to fight. His fists and feet are lethal instruments of justice on his foes. Humble, nimble armor is a hindrance. Monsters face his mighty vengeance. The berserker, the warrior who goes down fighting, spinning his broadsword like lightning. The first in his eye says to the enemy, take your best shot. The stick close to me, friends, and fear not. The explorer finds the treasure for his team. With traps on the scene, he'll sweep it clean. Champions draw warriors from across the world with the charisma of mighty heroes. Their weapons are at your call. May you lead them to victory against the dread foes all. Together they'll overcome Zargon's fury and save the realm. Hero Quest fans, show up Friday, Saturday on Twitch stream. Join up on Discord and let your voice guide the hero of your choice. Zargon's in our sights. We're coming for you.
Hero Quest fans, how could I forget? There's one more hero who is in our debt. The road comes in hot from the darkness. The air of Elethorn of the elves' knives is specialty. And I don't mean in the kitchen. He can maneuver his way past any foe you will mention. Let him aid you on your adventure if you choose. Hero Quest fans, we're coming for you. We're coming for you.